Alright, we should be live. Let's just see if we get the... Nope. Did not get the 750 gold. Oh well. It's fine. Here to play limited anyway. Alright, so let's throw our gold down. Or not our gold. Not quite yet. Our gems down. I could do the gold now, but I prefer to actually have the full 2,000 or 20,000, so that way I always have 10k in the bank. Special, not special, but for the discounted draft token. I guess that makes it a little bit special. That's Yawgmoth, right? Yeah, that's Yawgmoth. Alright, so we're passing Esper Origins, Quistis, Graha, Lightning Magic, or Thunder Magic. Thunder Magic featuring Lightning. Treno, yeah, no. White Mage's Staff, one of the best white commons, but we're taking Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth is... Am I being pranked? Is this a prank? Am I gonna draft this? Am I gonna start off like this and then have it all fall apart before we get to the end? I have actually used both of these images. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I used original Yawgmoth's artwork because I had a Yawgmoth Thram Physician in a different deck and it did not work out. Like, I literally never drew him. So... I do kind of want to pair Yawgmoth with white, but Albed Salvagers is just better here, especially with what we're trying to do. Technically, Steiner's better too, and I would take him here, but... This is Loran of the Third Path, in a set that does in fact have lots of good artifacts, and enchantments that are also creatures. So... yeah, I think we're taking another special guest here. Passing up on Greatsword. There's a world where I would take the Zidane, because of how I enjoy a red, white, black, steal your guy and sack your guy kind of combo going on. But for right now, like, this one is better. I really like the White Mage's Staff, and I'd like to get on the board quickly. So that way I put a bunch of pressure on the opponent, so that way when one of these things shows up, it just kills them, like, almost instantly. Demon Wall is fine. I could take Magitech Infantry, but I think I take the Dire Rat first. We can pick up Dire Rats later. I'll take the Infantry. Do I want an X-Atmo? Do I want a Vincent's Limit Break with this silliness over here? Do I want Namazu Trader to help ramp and the treasure works with the Albed? Yeah, give me the Namazu. It's a reasonable body. Right now, its things work with other stuff. Is there a world where Graha Tia wheels? Probably not this one, if there is. Unless I followed into a parallel dimension. I mean, I got past Arden, and I don't know what else would be in that pack. I mean, there can be other things. You know, they could have opened, like, a Dion and an Arden, and been like, I have more faith in my ability to pilot a deck that tries to run out Dion than one that tries to get to Arden mana, and just ship the rest to me. I mean, I definitely want a lot of bodies, so this could be a snow deck. Opposed to taking... what's its name? Alright, so on the wheel... got You're Not Alone, Reinforcements... I want some reanimation if I'm going to take reinforcements. I could still take them here, but I'm kind of inclined to take Ring of the Lucy when I already have an Arden. Ooh, Ooh, we wield a White Mage's Staff. We also wield Fight On, but I think I only need one of those in the deck. The Seath would also not be terrible. Okay. So good with Yawgmoth. Like, 2 bodies. Here, in case you haven't actually seen Yawgmoth, how he works. Yeah, that is no mana. That is pay a life and sack a creature, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature, and draw a card. So dumb. Oh wow, we even wield the Magitech armor there. So that whole, I should probably take the Magitech armor, but I want the other one. Ooh, another White Mage's Staff. Aerith Rescue Mission is insane with Yawgmoth specifically. There is also a Baron Rivalry here, and I think I take the Deadly Dispute and hope to wheel either White Mage's Staff or Aerith Rescue Mission here. Somebody else is going to get hooked up with that Cerberus, and that's fine. If there's one thing I am light on, it's removal. I have 2 White Mage's Staff. Is she artifact? She is artifact, so I can also hit the Magitech armor and Ring of the Lucy off of her, but I think I take my first cornered by Black Mages here. And now an intervention, or almost literally nothing. That is an amazing intervention there. Like, the rest of the pack is garbage for me, and there is one of the... That, like, yeah, I guess Overkill's better overall, just for the 1 mana savings, but... So, one of the best removal spells possible in the pack. Man, am I going to be sad when this deck 0-3s. You have one of the actual biggest bombs in the set. Alright, this has got to be... Doesn't have to be 2nd Infantry. I did take the first one. If there wasn't another one in the pack, like in any of the other packs, then I could probably take Black Mage's Rod and wheel Magitech Infantry here. I think I'm actually going to try that and see if that works out. It's going to suck if it doesn't, but I think I can take the Black Mage's Rod there. Eventually wheel the infantry. There is a chance that even without an infantry already in their pool, somebody will take the infantry with the idea that they might see one in pack 3. But the fact that I think most of the table saw that first one and didn't take it... Pick 6 now. Bay of the Suncrist, Fight On. Again, I really only need like 1 Fight On or even Evil Reawakened. So... Steiner and Insomnia. I do have 2 staffs and a rod, though, so I think Steiner's fine to grab here. I could have grabbed the land, though. That probably also would have been okay. Hectize now. Yeah, I'd love to grab you, Dire Rat, but I think the card advantage from the Hectize with Yawgmoth is slightly higher than the one-shot mana ramp. Yeah, I kind of want the rescue mission here over the 2nd Magitech armor. I think it's going to be real solid in this deck. Take the trader. I forget which pack the Magitech's potentially going to be in, so if we don't see it, I won't even know which pack to be disappointed that it's not in. Oh, nothing here. I think it was this one. This one seems like where it would have been. Give me that just in case, because we have the Steiner. Yeah, I think it was that pack. Alright. Alright, there's our fight on. So we did get one. Another intervention. Try and wheel one of these two. This guy. All three of them would be fine. Now Undercity Diorat, yeah. Yeah, now the Magitech infantry might be dead. Because we need to grab at least one more of them. Ooh, Vane's Treachery. Which means we gotta find a pack that has one in it with nothing else that would just be better overall. And I still missed out on one of them. What was the thing I took that I tried to wheel it? There's another medium card. Wasn't it? Another rescue mission or another Hectize. I have so many 2-drops. I don't know that I need, like, more than one rescue mission. I could also just take the delivery Moogle here. I have 2 white mage's staffs, a black mage's staff. Actually, it might have been the black mage's staff that I took over the Magitech. I think that was it. Alright, we'll take the delivery Moogle. You can't get back Yawgmoth, but you can get back things like the Albed Salvagers, Lorana the Third Path, the Hectize. Crystal's Chosen would also be very good in this deck. Slide a break down there. Alright, I have a fight on. I have 2 Dwarven Palace Guards. The Magitech infantry is now officially dead. I think I take the bulk rare towards set completion and future gems. Same. Take a dual land here. Uncommon. Yeah, I just got 2 from Father to Sons here, so that's 2 of them that I can't open now out of my prize packs later on. And any more of them, like if I get to 5 during a draft, which, you know, nobody wants this card, then it's 20 gems. So that's how the anti-duplication system works. Yeah, you can't open them from packs. Once you have the entire set, they just get replaced by gems, but in the meantime, when I'm just like opening prize packs or packs that I bought from the store, it will always give me cards I don't have 4 of first or wild cards. So, by taking 2 from Father to Sons there, now later on when I'm opening prize packs, the most I can open is 2 of them until I have the full set of rares. After that, once I have the full set of rares, then every rare I open is 20 gems. And the same thing is true for mythics, except that they're 40 gems once I have a full set of them, so. Alright, I think I botched it slightly by taking the broad over the infantry, but beyond that, I think this was a very good draft. So I'm going to be, like I said, very disappointed. The Ring of the Lucy is primarily to get to Arden at this point. Like, nothing else needs it. I'll probably lose that. Do I need Resentful Revelation? Do I need Cornered by Black Mages, for that matter? Might be able to lose the Great Sword. It's decent, but not essential. I have so much other stuff going on right now. It's possible I even go down a land, like... Then again, I do have a lot of 4s. Probably lose the Namazu at this point. All my other 4s are better. Revelation is strong. I don't have a ton of other card advantage, but I do have a lot going on in the early game, though, just to put pressure on the opponents. Snow's fine, he's not insane or anything. He never gains toughness, so he still just trades with a 3-power creature, but he usually does trade with a 3+ power creature, because, or 2 medium-sized creatures because of that. Can still go, though. Maybe one of the Castle Guards. The Castle Guard is very good with the Albed and Yawgmoth and... Fine past that. I do also have a Vane's Treachery. What is my last card gonna be? Slash of Light, probably too good. Maybe it is just Cornered by Black Mages. I do love that card, but I love it a lot more in multiples. Alright. Can we draw and cast and win with Yawgmoth just once? Just to make up for the last time I had him. Oh no, a bear bearing bad news. This hand sucks. Like, even if one of these was a plains, this hand is not great. It gets a lot better, but... Alright. Alright, I'm going to put the Swamp on the bottom, because we're going to be able to sack the Hecteyes to the Baron Rivalry. Oops, not that one. Okay. That's a pretty good one to make them discard. Obviously, I'm now concerned about what the other good cards in their hand are, but... Combat tutorial. I mean, they're going to get to draw the card anyway, so it doesn't super matter. Or draw the 2 cards anyway. So, yeah, this is block with the Hecteyes. Play Baron Rivalry, sack that. Draw some cards. Pass the damage, take 1, go to my turn. Play the land. Yeah, let's make them have an answer for Squall first. They had an answer for Squall first. Alright. This is still fine. They're tapped out. I can kill the 3/5. And then with another land, Fate of the Suncrist can destroy the White Aurosite and get my thing back. Oh, right! They still have a mana because of... Right. Right, I'm bad. Right. I'm thinking they're tapped out, but Fate of the Suncrist is also a mana rock. And I know this, because, you know, it has been since the dawn of time. Alright. God, I'm bad at this game sometimes. Alright. Because they got nothing to follow that up with. Okay, go to my turn. You gotta stop on my upkeep for. What are you thinking about doing there? Hey, your guy. Oh, this seems really good. I'd like the Hectize back. Please discard a card. And since that auto-played Hectize, yeah, I was gonna say I have nothing else to get back yet. It's fine. They're losing pretty badly now. Oh, hey, Absolute Virtue. How are you? That's good. Nice talk. Oh, right. I didn't attack alone. That actually did less damage. Squall doesn't just have double strike. Really? Alright. Well, I missed 2 damage last turn, so they should be at 9. Alright, that's a really good draw. Search my library. And let's get the Black Mage's Rod here. 2 for 1. Play the Black Mage's Rod. So what's that number that they should be at? Less, like 2 life, where I could cast Fight On and literally just kill them here. Like return no creatures and just win the game on the spot. But instead I'm bad, so... Alright, we still got there. Yeah, if I have attacked with just Squall, I would have killed them last turn and not given them a chance to draw out of that. I'm bad, but Arena's like, nah, your deck's insane, you're gonna win this. Mulliganed on the play, kept an 8-drop that I never cast, put a land on the bottom, but... I mean, putting the land on the bottom was 100% correct there. Like, there would have to literally be no land on top of my deck, like 5, 6 cards deep, for that to have been a bad play. Alright. I've got some early interaction, a 2-drop creature, and now another 2-drop creature, so... seems fine. I'm gonna run out this one first, because I want them to have less options when they have to decide what they're discarding. That's an awful lot of planes, by the way, for a deck that's got Arden in it. Alright. That's good enough. If they have Fire Magic and they get to kill my 2 creatures, that's terrific. They had to discard a card on top of that, and I get to keep the equipment, so... well, if they discard a flashback spell, that's a little less good for me, but yeah. Nope, that is fine. Okay. If they play a creature that crews that, I'm probably going to kill it before it attacks. Wow! Okay. Okay, sure. Somebody else has been dipping into the fancy promos well. Uh-huh. Alright. This is fine. Let's kill Urza. Oh, right, they have the crew on the thing. I'm like, why are they getting priority? But they can still crew the whale there. Which now they're going to get to attack me with the whale, because, you know, I kind of needed a board state here. So I'm just going to lose this game. They played Urza and the whale. Obviously, they're going to cast something off the top, or at least play a land. If I'm really lucky, the next card on top is also a land, so they now just have a bunch of lands there, but... So this thing just flicker between white and 2 and white and 4. Alright, that was from their hand, so that is fine. Hey Squall, how's it going? Alright, yeah, while they're tapped out, mostly tapped out, like, they can't do anything that would save it at this point, so we just kill it here. Depending on what they cast and how they attack will determine if I block the 4-3 with my 4-4, though it's secretly only a 1-1 token. Yeah, this is fine. Hello, Steiner. How are you? Would you like to counter Steiner? Because that would be great for me. You did. Alright, that's good enough. Because they did it for 4, so he's going away anyway. But in my graveyard, he's a lot better with Squall, so... Yep, that's a katana. Oh, right, that's still the construct. I'm like, why is that a 3-3? I forgot that was still the construct. And now that they played another artifact, yeah, it's... this continues to not be great for me. Alright. If I am very excruciatingly lucky, their best play is to equip the great sword to the katana creature and try and do something that way. I don't think I'm that lucky, but it would be really cool if I was. Alright, leaving up all of their mana. Go get him, Squall. I got faith in you. Alright, kill the first strike. And yeah, that's the turn. Alright, that is another Sahagin, which I don't super care about. This thing is a sorcery, right? Yeah. These are both 5 to equip? Yeah. Alright, back to my turn then. Alright. Look at him, Squall. Deal. Alright. Now I will equip Squall. I know that looks wrong, but I wanted to make sure that they didn't, like, bounce Squall there or something first. Like, I didn't want to waste the mana, because then I basically have to Slash of Light one of their creatures if they do something to him there, so... I just needed to make sure that they weren't going to be able to. Nothing. Alright. They want to keep chump blocking Squall forever. I'm happy to grind out this game against them. Because they didn't equip to make their guy potentially able to block Squall safely, and they didn't cast their spell to get back something. So... yeah, if they don't want to commit to this board... if they're trying to get to some big bomby spell that they're going to cast... nope, okay, they had nothing. Squall's just abyssing them, and now he's going to be massive card advantage. Well, that looked rough at the start, but... good God, Urza. And where were you, Yawgmoth? That's like your main enemy, and you didn't even show up to help. Jerk. I had 2 black mana and everything. You know, plenty of turns where if something had happened to Squall... Squall's over here doing, like, all of the work. Granted, he's a mercenary and we paid him, so... not surprised, I'm just saying. This hand is super medium. She's a 3-drop 2-1 that I'm hoping gets card advantage. I need Runner land here. Opponent's down a card, though. Alright, I'm gonna keep it, because I need to draw 1 land early, or one of my 2-drops, and then a land after that, and we'll be good. Alright, there's the 2-drop, and it... yes, it's not a creature, but that's still fine. So, land off the top. Come on, land off the top. Alright, good enough. Do need a land next turn, though. That was the last turn for where drawing a 2-drop was a good thing. Now I need the lands. Even if I get cornered by black mages here, I'm still doing great. Yep. Okay. Okay, sure. Nope, this is fine. It is fine. It's not great, obviously. Like, this is pretty bad. But it's not like they're doing a ton here. If their goal is to just equip that thing and attack for 3 in the air, I'm doing amazing. Oh, cool. Guess I will trade my 2-1 for your 1-1 with an equipment on it. And I get a free 1-1 out of the deal. Alright, that's a much better thing to kill than the Ahriman, and I'm really glad I saved this. Because that needs to go. And there's my 3rd land. Almost right on time. Alright, hit for 1. Kill your equipment while you can't sacrifice it for value. Okay. And they're at 3 cards in hand, so I'm feeling a lot more stable now. Yep, I did 2. No follow-up, and I found my 4th land. Alright, deck's great, magic's great, moving on. Search my library. Yeah, let's get a Black Mage's Rod. I have 3 castable non-creatures in my hand already. Oh, that's a big old 5/4, isn't it? Are you going to destroy one of your own lands to get an untapped land? Oh no, it comes into play tapped anyway. Stomp it out. Alright, this is fine. Trade my flyer for your flyer. A little bit of damage. Go to my turn, draw land. Nope, okay. Alright, fine. Kill your worm, gain some life. For 3. Yeah, I have plenty to do with my... Or, plenty to do and not enough mana to do it with, so we should not be drawing cards. Like, if they had a ton of cards in hand, and I didn't have any action, yeah, I think we'd be drawing cards here, but... Evil Reawakened. Yep. It was indeed a 7/6. They're going to filter another land out of their deck, sure. Doesn't have trample. Do I just want to soak 7 damage? Probably just want to soak 7 damage here. Still not a land. Alright. But that thing doesn't have trample, so I think we Black Mage's Rod into Castle Guard to attack for 1. Because even if they play, like, Fire Magic, I still get a 1/1 token here to block with, so... Oh, that's Cypher. So, we're gonna kill Cypher now. Instead of that, if we can. I need a land, though, to do that one. Fortunately. I mean, this does block and trade with Cypher if he tries to attack alone. So, then I have an army of 1/1s to block the worm with for the time being. Yeah, I think we do this. I am thrilled if they attack with Cypher here, because even if Cypher lives through this, like, let's say I animate this and they pop it in response, or put a pump spell on Cypher, like anything here, then he'll still be tapped, and I can Fey the Suncrest him. Yep. Oh, this is perfect. I don't need you casting those spells for free, especially not when you literally just played a removal spell. Alright. Kill Cypher. 2 point of damage. Last turn. Yeah, your lack of trample is getting you killed here pretty badly. Oh good, we finally found another land. Alright. Salvagers. Staff. Attack you with this one. Need to get you dead. Well, only 3 more lands to go until Arden's online. They have the Sorceress's Schemes. They keep looking at their graveyard. They could also have Fight On or something. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. I ping you for 1. Do attack with your 7/6 if you want. Alright, play this, ping them once. Attack for 4. Yep. Also, yep. Alright. Oh, hey, Yawgmoth. Thanks for showing up. That's really cool of you. 3, 4. Oh, yeah, this is just lethal if it works. Alright. Yep. Thanks for showing up, Yawgmoth, right at the end. With all of those turns in a row of blocking and sacrificing a creature, I could have been drawing a card the entire time while weakening their stuff. But no, it's okay. It's okay, I got 3 wins because I have Yawgmoth in my deck, and Arden. I'm gonna give it to Arden. Arden always shows up. He's always trying to help, but, you know, he's doing it the way that he does, which is to show up and be ominous and threatening, but never actually do anything until the very end. Yeah, okay, I got 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Triple black for Arden down the line. Oh, there we go. I finally shamed Yawgmoth into doing something. Hooray. He's gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna hit the table and die instantly. To an Esper deck with, like, 15 different removal and other interaction spells. They're gonna, like, stick him in the Sanctuary so I can't activate him, or... Alright, at least that's a way to sacrifice him later on to get him back. If he winds up stuck in Summoner's Sanctuary or something. Oh, Mr. Dire Rat. Oh, are they missing lands? No, they have a land. Okay. And they are 4-ish colors, potentially. So, they might be, like an Omega deck or something? Like a Sultai Towns deck or something? So they just have an off-color town there. Alright, well, I'm definitely making the 3/1/1s here, because I have Yawgmoth. If they play any reasonable creature here, Yawgmoth is just going to wreck them, so... Alright, fine, they got 3/3. Don't care. And a world map. Alright. Well, time for Yawgmoth to do some Yawgmoth things. Yes, those are Yawgmoth things. When the opponent just snap concedes to him. That is definitely a Yawgmoth thing to do. Alright. See, if he would just show up, we wouldn't have to put in all of this extra effort. Okay, good. The 4th win was because Yawgmoth showed up at all to a game where he was still relevant. In fact, the most relevant. Maximum Yawgmoth relevance. Yep, this looks good. That is Hectize into Garnet, or Baron Rivalry. Ooh, you can have a rat now. I might run out the rat first, for the same reason that I saved the Hectize the last time. We want to give them a chance to play some cards out of their hand first. Well, fortunately, that just kind of dies to this, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright. Yeah, that's way better for me than the other one. Oh cool, we're up to 4 mana now. So I can play my Hectize, make you discard a card. Attack you with my rat. Ah, Ishgard. Sure, let's attack with everybody. Because if they block, I can just kill the Paladin Arms off of their thing here. And then they'll lose the token, since it only has 1 toughness. And the Paladin Arms itself does not have ward, so I don't even have to pay more for it. Alright, you got me. Yeah, let's summon the Delivery Moogle. Search my library. Grab the Black Mage's Rod. Name Black here. Jam for 4. So technically I have lethal next turn. I was gonna say, and kill the delivery Moogle? Okay. Because otherwise that is a really weird sequence. Alright, so play the Rod out, but I think I hold up Deadly Dispute now. Because they're getting to the point where every one of my threats is problematic, and if they draw removal, they kind of just have to cast it, so... Hello, Vana. How are you? Ball at play for Vana. Alright, I'm going to pass, because if they have a way to kill one of my creatures or equipments, Vana would survive Slash of Light there. And I want to make sure that happens. Alright, 5-0. Yep, looks good. I should probably just name black here in case Arden shows up. I don't need double white right now. Yeah. Not great, but yeah. Nope. Oh, right, I played out the swamp, so... Alright, we have to play out this one. Yeah, I discarded the swamp, so I'm thinking I need to play the swamp. Oh, Jesus! There are only two options here. Oh. It could be fight on then, so yeah. That is the other option, but... The main option, the one that I'm terrified of right now, is... Evil Reawakened. Because I just insta-lose to that right now on board. Run out the swamp. Alright, let's get the man down. Then they play Swamp and cast Evil Reawaken. Okay, no, it's Titan. Titan's A-okay by me. Not great, obviously, but way, way better than what I thought we were getting here. How many lands did they get? They got 1, 2... Oh, 2. Okay. They also have the giant turtle in their graveyard, so that's not great. Yep, to kill Squall. It's fine. Then they attack me for 7. Or not. You know, whichever. I'd like these two back. That's cool with you. Hey, so notably they don't have another creature in play to get the bonus from Titan right now. So... Of course, now I have no creatures to get back with Squall, so... There's Evil Reawaken! God! They get back Titan? They can get back Heck Dies to make me discard the last card in my hand, which would be fine by me. Oh, they got back the Adamantoise. And it naturally has Vigilance, too. How's this thing working in? All damage that would be... So I could go block, block, and then send Squall in. Yeah, okay. Seems fine. Because what are they gonna do? Alright, now they can block with Yazamat. I kind of forgot where that was going. Okay, so I just botched this one pretty badly then, because now they just have infinite Yazamat. Yeah, okay, guess I'll die. Literally guess I'll die. Because now they can just get back my dead creatures. Right, they're gonna get 20 treasures, or 10 treasures off Yazamat. Okay. Okay, I botched this one. I'm gonna give it one more turn, but... Oh no, they're gonna get... Are they not getting back my Squall? I mean, yeah, that's good, but... You know, it's not... end the game good or anything. Oh, right, if we're gonna do that, we should just be blocking him. Save me, Yawgmoth. I don't know how, but save me. Alright. Well, that's a good start. Yeah, they can give Yazamat indestructible. That doesn't super matter here. Alright. So I have like one turn to find something here. Well, there goes my White Mage's Staff. Just gonna draw a card. Sure. I guess it gives them another Giant Trampler. As does that. Alright, I go to 8. So I'm dead 16 different ways now. Okay. Yeah, no, I botched that by killing the Adamantoise there. I should have let the Adamantoise hit me. I'm thinking that Squall's going to do something, but since a creature had died, it triggered Yazamat. Because they gained all the treasures, and then they got a treasure from the trigger. They do have to get a treasure from the trigger, notably. So, if I had just not blocked there, and then killed the turtle on another turn, where I didn't lose anything... then they would have gotten Yazamat when they finally killed something of mine on their turn, but not until then. Alright. It's a reasonable start to what my deck is trying to do. So we're going to keep this. Opponent. Alright, if we're going to start off with a 2-1, I think we start off with the 2-1 that we don't mind dying. They're going to cycle here, because they didn't counter my 2-1. So it has to be something they can do in response. An empty board. There's an inordinate amount of planes here. Oh, isn't that just very ambitious of you with the Chocobo Chick? If they attack, I'm double blocking. Like, both of these creatures are expendable. Them getting to sculpt the perfect hand. And also, they have 2 combined toughness, so the Death Touch doesn't even factor in here. And I'm getting a 1-1 out of it. Like, everything about this is great for me, even if they kill one of my guys here. We got a card off of the one thing. We're getting another body here off of the other one. They didn't get to draw a card. I'm just going to run out Steiner. You can always cast the other thing next turn. And my soda from lunch is empty now. Okay. Orders all the way out in the kitchen. Plus, we're almost done with this draft, so I take 2 damage. Oh, hey, Sephiroth. How's it going? Are you going to sacrifice the Ahiramon? Because that's great for me if you are. Alright, second black source. Yeah, I think we're just killing Sephiroth here. He seems really good. And they're missing lands, so he's probably their strongest path to victory. Like, they were thinking about sacrificing the Ahiramon just to draw a card there, and they probably should have. Because now if they don't find land, I think they're going to be too far behind on board. Because now their fancy 2/2 Flying Death Touch still kind of has to trade for a ground creature with 2 power and less than 2 toughness. Or they can just keep falling further behind. Both good options as far as I'm concerned. They can also trade blows with me, but the 2/1 lifelink kind of messes that up. Yeah, that seems really good here. We know they have nothing but spells in hand, so... So getting back the Ekdais. Make them discard another relevant card here. Yep. That was a castable, too. Okay. I'm gonna say if they trade off the Ahiramon, they can't sacrifice their other stuff to draw cards, so this is fine. We'll hold on to both of these in case they have a Hectize or something, but... Yep, you got it. Yep. Part of me wants to make the 3/1/1s, and part of me wants to hold that. Right now, the problem is that the airship or spaceship can gain power if they don't have anything else to do, because it blocks as a 1/4 thanks to the Treno at that point. Alright, let's make the 3/1/1s now. Play the land in case they actually have the counterspell. Kill the UFO. In case they have Syncopate. If they had the other one, they'd be able to counter my spell there, but... Alright. Don't poison the waters. They have Fight On. And get back a Ahiramon and UFO, I guess. Yep. Oh, Sephiroth and Locke. That makes way more sense, right? I kind of forgot that those guys died earlier. Alright. Yep. Alright, now will they sacrifice one of their creatures? Right. And will they attack for 2? They will not, and I hit another land. I have 8 mana right now, so I don't need to play out the land for Arden. But this is going to get out of hand really quickly now. They have nothing but spells in their hand. And they finally found their other color, apparently, so... Yep. So, this feels like a loss now, but if I find Arden, it's just going to snowball away from them again. Like, I get to hit Hecteyes back as a 5/5. While they're at 13. Oh, they're gonna Bane's Treachery to kill that, yep. Alright. Yep. So anyway, one, 2, 3. Mostly because it's funny to me. Not because it's actually the best card to get here. I just want to have all the broken rares and mythics in play. Technically, I was definitely supposed to get Hecteyes there and get rid of one of the spells in their hand. Hi, Hirmon. How are you? Would you like to be a mutant? Uh-huh. Yeah, no, getting Sephiroth back was not the correct play, but it was the funniest thing I could do at the time, so... And then I kill Genova and get back Genova. Then I have Sephiroth and Genova and Arden and the Emperor in play all at the same time. Alright. On to the next one. Well, we're getting paired all the way down to gold, so either their deck is nuts, and they're about to absolutely roll me, or Wizards has decided that they don't get to keep having fun playing Magic anymore, and those are their only two options, really. Okay, Castle Guard is good. They're white-green, so the Castle Guard is more in there to make sure they maintain a critical mass of bodies. Yeah, this isn't getting much better, so straight off there. Then it is to make sure that they have fodder in subsequent turns. Yeah, probably gotta just trade for the Ash if she rumbles. Or for the combat trick. 6-1. Well, we do have Garnet in the deck, and Fae of the Suncrest, so that's not even guaranteed to be a problem for me. Also, they don't have double white yet. I'm sure they'll have it momentarily, but for the exact second, do not have it. They could have just had it in hand and played out a forest just to make me go, oh, they don't have it, I'm safe. Okay. Opponent, you're being silly, I think. I accept. Alright, jam for 4 for right now. Hold up all my stuff. I could move an equipment over for the future, but Clash of the Icons. Yeah, I got a second one in hand. I'm just going to do this. They haven't had anything on any of the other turns, so I'm going to assume that's a desperation play, and they're just trying to stop my 4/4 from smashing their teeth in. Alright, they finally find a Plains. Yep, there it is. It's what it felt like anyway. It's like they're overdue for a Plains at this point. Ooh, a Behemoth. Alright, are you going to draw a card, or are you going to kill one of my many, many artifacts? Oh, hang on, I don't even need to do that. Deadly Dispute works on artifacts. I was going to crew it there for a second, and then I'm like, oh wait, no. I do not actually have to do that. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I could lock down both their guys and attack them for 3. Keep the Behemoth locked down for an extra turn? Yeah, seems fine. This might bait them into exiling one of my smaller creatures now. But even if it doesn't... Alright. Slide that over here. Ship for 4 in a life. Yep, that's fine. That is fine and dandy. So, what's the over-under that they forgot they were going to be able to do that anyway if they played out the White Auracite? Alright, I make another 2-2. Another 2-2 becomes a 3-2. Crazy block here. Alright, let's kill that. Whip here. M4. Yep. So good. Cannot possibly be more okay with this. Hey, I'm at 17. Ah, it's Renoa. Hi, Renoa. Hi, Angelo. Alright, so anyway, then this happened. Hey, imagine that. They want to play White Auracite. Pay 1 life. It is another creature, but that's fine. Let's kill Angelo here. Using one of the tokens. Drawing a card. Alright. And they can have Yawgmoth. Ooh, a Buster Sword. Does Buster Sword give trample? I genuinely cannot remember if it gives trample or not. How much is it to equip? 2? Oh, okay. +3, +2 does not give trample. Okay. So, Arden will kill them then. They won't get to draw any cards here. Or do any damage. Yep. He doesn't give trample, right? That gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Yep. Okay, that's fine. List of blockers. Block the Chocobo. 12. They're feeling good about themselves. And here I come to ruin that. Yeah. Stu Behemoth. Destroy target artifact. Let's get Yawgmoth back. He deserves it. It was that second one where Arena decided they needed to stop having all that fun they were having and run into a really ridiculous deck. Alright, 7-1. Thanks, Yawgmoth. Thanks for showing up this time. Actually doing stuff. I appreciate it. Alright, so that'll do it for this draft. If you're watching this live, give me a minute. I gotta go grab my water and whatnot, and I'll be back doing another one. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.